Okay guys, back with another video. Now let me show you something. Today I'm going to be working on this is a mailbox. Basically a car ran over this customer's mailbox and left it pretty much stubbed in the ground with no pole or anything else attached. So today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this out and putting in a brand new I'm going to be putting back in a structured pole and attaching a mailbox back to this location. So as you can see, this entire mailbox has been removed, completely ripped out of the ground. A car ran over this thing. So you guys stay tuned and I'll show you how this all comes together, okay? Okay guys, I'm gonna give you a progress update. As you guys can see, I started digging, and the reason why I'm digging down around this thing is because we got a concrete slab in here and I need to get past where the pour, obviously the concrete pour, I need to get past that in order to pull this thing up, because as you can see, this thing is jammed in there. Even with brute strength, I won't be able to get it up. Plus I need to get the area prepped again to pour a new slab of concrete inside, so I need to get up what's already in there. So it's gonna require a lot of digging. More than likely I'll have to make this hole a lot bigger, okay, and work my way to get the slab out. So as of right now, I'll keep you guys updated. I'm gonna keep digging to snatch this thing out of here, and I'll keep showing you guys progress. Only reason why I can't hold the phone and work at the same time. So I'm gonna keep showing you guys the progress as it progresses. So you'll be able to see this video in a couple different phases, okay? But as of right now, just a lot of brute strength in digging this thing out and getting it open enough to where I can actually get this piece out of here, because it's in a concrete slab. Okay, stay tuned. Okay guys, it's time to show you a progress report. So far I got the hole dug. I got this plate out. Okay, I had to cut this plate out of there. That plate basically, as you can see, it's been cut out with a grinder. So now this is all concrete slab. So I had to go get this drill, which I basically just rented from Home Depot for about 4 hours. It's a demolition drill, and I'm gonna get at this concrete slab that's in here, so we can get this plate out of here. This middle plate, that should only go down about 1.5 feet or so. So stay tuned. I'm gonna break up that slab, pull that out, and then I will make another video and show you guys pretty much what's the next step. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay guys, here we are. Here's a progress update. So as you can see, my chisel, my demolition hammer with the chisel bit made mincemeat out of this thing. This is what I was trying to get out right there. As you can see, that thing was buried about 18 inches underground. So I was able to chop up this, or break up this concrete enough to where I can pull out this anchor from the previous mailbox. So now I am going to move to the next phase. I'm going to be using a hole shovel, and I'm going to be clearing this hole out. I'm going to go down more than likely about 17-18 inches down. And that's where I will be burying the new pole, pouring in cement and letting that settle. Okay, so that would be the next phase, is to clear out the hole. I'm going to be using a whole shovel. Okay, a whole shovel. I'll show you guys what that looks like. Okay, but here's the progress. So far, as you guys can see, we're moving quite rapidly along the process. Okay, so I've broken up nearly all of that concrete, and it's just really pieces of rock right now and dirt and that sort of thing to get out. So I'm going to be using a whole shovel next. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what the whole shovel looks like. So stay tuned. Okay, stay tuned for the next phase. We'll see where we go from there. And it's just making the hole a little bit deeper as of right now. Okay, so as promised, guys, there it is. There's my whole shovel. Okay, this is a shovel that you use to dig holes, deep holes, such as this. As you can see, I've went down quite a significant amount down into the ground. Okay, and this is what I'm using. Okay, this whole shovel to get me down there. Once I make sure the concrete is broken up with my chisel drill, okay, I can make a nice hole in order to lay my new pole down there. And I'm going to repack this dirt in there as much as I can. Whatever I can't repack, obviously I will have to take away from the location. But there you have it. Okay, there's my hole. I'm down roughly to about 18 to 20 inches now. So I'm going to be securing the bottom. And now after the bottom is secured, I'm basically going to start laying my pole, and I'm going to show you guys what that process entails. So stay tuned for the next phase of this project. Okay, thanks. Okay guys, progress report. As you guys can see, guess what? Pole is in. I got my cement bag ready to go. Okay, my pole is already in. I poured back some of the dirt inside of the hole, and as you can see, I still got quite a bit of dirt left because I'm not going to be using all of that dirt back in there. But as you can see, I left about that's about 1 foot. I'm going to pour about a foot, maybe 8-9 inches of concrete. Okay, as you guys can see, I left myself quite a little bit. This is just a piece that lifts up. It sits on top of the ground once I've finished. So this is just a decorative piece. So that's just inside the hole resting until I pour in my concrete. So as you can see, my concrete is poured. My concrete is getting ready to be poured in, as you can see. Okay, so we're getting ready. I actually leveled this pole. I use a small leveler, which is right there. Okay, I leveled this pole. All right, the pole is leveled on all 4 corners. Okay, so now it's time to pour in my cement. It's the cement time. So how I do this is I pour the cement in there, and I pour it in, and I use some water just to get it damp, not too wet, but enough, saturated, in order for it to hold and bond to the pole. Okay, so that is my next step. Okay, so stay tuned. I'll show you guys where we go from here. Okay guys, as you can see, I poured my cement in. It's basically a dry mix. Okay, now a dry mix is actually how you would mix pole cement. You pour in the cement into the hole, and you use a hose like this one, and you just lightly soak this thing with water. Don't overdo it, okay? You do not overdo it. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to lightly soak this thing until it's at least looks nice and saturated. We're going to smooth it out with this little tool. I use this thing right here to smoothen the cement out so I can start packing back in some of the dirt, okay? So that is our next step. So next step, as of right now, we're going to be pouring in, okay, the water onto the cement so it can bond with our pole, and that will hold our pole so it will have the stability and the structure of not moving, okay? So that's almost 1 foot, okay? I packed the rest of it, I packed with dirt. I left about a foot up, and as you can see, I still have a depth of, I would say, about 4 or 5 inches, and that's where we're going to be compacting back in the dirt, okay, back in here. Now what I like to do is I put the dirt in and I leave maybe about another inch or so of space, of gap down, and sometimes I like to put sod. I'll go buy a piece of sod, or you can plant grass seeds to make it look nice and uniform, okay? So just, a couple of little tidbits that you can do to make this work. So next phase is to pour our water in here, okay? So that's what I'm going to be doing now. All right, stay tuned. Okay guys, as you can see, check it out. My pole is in, looks good, it's secured. I got all my dirt back in there. I got my cement packed back in. My pole is leveled. Everything is looking good. Now, I'm just waiting to do the grand finale, which is putting the actual mailbox onto the pole anchor. So that is going to be my grand finale, which I'm going to start doing right now as we speak. Okay. So stay tuned for the end results of this. The grand finale would be the mailbox on the anchor. Okay. As you guys can see, this thing is all set and it's ready to rock and roll. All set and ready to go. Okay. So I'll show you a closer look. As you can see, I had the ground all nicely done over. I got the pole leveled and it's ready to be placed. The box is ready to be placed on that anchor pole, okay?
This thing on the side here, is it? Oh, it's good, it's pretty good. That's aluminum. Yeah, the other one was plastic. And the thing kept like it want to fall off. Well, they didn't have it good on that thing.
All set. And we're good to go. You can see